Hello, my beautiful warrior of light. Welcome, Taurus, to your reading. This is a timeless oracle message. This reading is meant to find you exactly at the time that you are clicking on it. I have two oracle cards today I'm going to cover with you, but you know what? Let's get started right away. Again, my name is Akihiko if you're new to this channel. So am I. It's a brand new channel and I'd love your support. So let's dive right into it. So the first oracle card that we got for you, Taurus, is number 38 with the Time Traveler's Oracle. We have the Strength card. And this is a beautiful depiction here of Joan of Arc in France. I think this is Joan of Arc in France when she was fighting, I think it has something to do with King Charles. I think it was a battlefield in Orleans, France. But essentially, Joan of Arc is this person who has a lot of inner strength. They're valiant. I feel like Spirit wanted to bring forth this person for you, Taurus, just as a reminder of what amazing, valiant soul you are. I'm getting that Archangel Michael, 111 on the timer, is absolutely constantly within your energetic field, Taurus. I mean, you are being supported by the angels consistently, just like Joan of Arc. So when we are strong souls internally in and out, um, archangels, energies, they all are there to witness your passion, witness the clarity and forth righteousness, and what am I trying to say? Forthrightness, that puts you through your battles every day. And, Joan of Arc was somebody who, no matter what other people said to her, she was within her own guidance as she pushed through all these battles. And this is really what Spirit wants you to do right now in your everyday life, Taurus. So she's really, the girl that symbolizes strength, listening to inner inspiration. And while we tend to think of strength as an outside display, Taurus, obviously true silence is silent. It's deep, right? It comes when you're willing to stand your ground and speak your truth to other people. So Spirit's really telling you as well, Taurus, as a warrior of light, you really need to stay your own ground with your boundaries of how you show up in the world. Are you taking care of yourself? The age-old question, self-care, like, are we giving too much to other people, or are we in the energy where we're giving to ourselves as well? So this is telling me to really step up, speak up. Your strength will only give birth to more strength moving forward. This also suggests that those around you either need your strength and support, so don't be afraid to share with your friends and family right now. A lot of people are going through tough times. And as Tauruses, it is important to sometimes take that weight. We are a fixed sign with that much power on purpose, Taurus. We have the power to support others. So please don't be afraid to share when other people need you, but also have that really good boundary of when you need your own time, you take that own time, okay? So it's really be still, hold fast, and keep building your physical and mental strength. Some of you are going to the gym, and I think that's really helping your energy, Taurus. Going to the gym, any kind of movement right now, it's very grounding. So if you ever feel a little unhinged, a little tweaked, it's important that you go to the gym is what I'm hearing, okay? So let's go right into your next energy here. So what I see for you is in your past here, we have the Six of Swords and the Knight of Swords. So what this is telling me, Taurus, is that right now, it's kind of the time where we're thinking about leaving something behind. Something that, yeah, maybe we had some good memories at the start when we were first there, but it's really time to hear the call and go towards calmer shores. And I mean, this is energy that is really pertinent within your reading. What I'm trying to say is, like, this energy is coming very quickly in your reading. And at the end of the day, what we're trying to move towards is this beautiful 10 of Cups energy. So the Six of Swords is essentially a woman who, with or without her family, are moving through rough waters to get to a better place. And what this tells me is right now your environment's not working for you, whether it's your job, your environment, like your house, people who you spend time around. There's an energy that's misaligned to you right now, Taurus, and Spirit's urging you to know that this quick moving forward, when we do decide to pull the plug and really move forward, 444, please know that you will find stability, and that stability will come through your loved ones, okay? 10 of Cups, being emotionally fulfilled in every possible way. It's possible some of you are ready to actually get an inheritance is what I'm hearing. But money has always been our friend, Taurus, so please don't ever think otherwise. When it comes to crossing that bridge, you know, any Taurus will do it at their own time, but you are also a warrior of light, and that passion and creativity and drive is going to be within you whether you like it or not. Okay? So, what this is telling me is that really we're in the middle of wanting to move away from something that doesn't serve us, maybe something a little toxic. I'm really getting workplace environment here, but let's keep going. With the Hermit card clarifying this, it feels like we've been alone, right? A little bit alone in the workplace, kind of in our own head, waiting for the next horizons. Hermit card is Virgo energy. But what this is also telling me, Taurus, is essentially we're kind of like in our own space of discovery. Like we want to know what is the best way forward? How can we possibly get out of the circumstance that we're in now? And if not get out of it, then how can we change it for the better? I mean, like we've been here, we've done that, and we just really want to move into a better place. But we have that light still available to us. So essentially, because this is a major arcana card, this also tells me that this is all divinely connected for you. This is all meant to happen as it happens, Taurus. We can't push, control anything essentially in this life. So the best thing to do is really just surrender, and know that sometimes when we're put aside to wait or to steep, so to say, it just makes the soup all the more enjoyable later. It makes the tea even brighter and better, right? So sometimes it's okay to take some time out. And if you're doing this right now, Spirit is commending you for it. It is important. Okay. We really want to get out of this Five of Pentacles energy. That's what I'm also feeling. And again, with the Judgment card following right behind, that's really good sign that your karmic dues, I should say, Taurus, are pretty much well done. I mean, you have been a wonderful, generous person throughout your lifetime. And, finding strength to be around people who are kind of being nuts right now, like the general population, they do not know how to deal with energy that is this fluctuating. And so it's important to ground yourself. It's important to also surrender to, what's going to be happening in the future, not having to know all the answers for that future, and also moving in a way that is true to ourselves. Again, working out is really important, but here we are with the Five of Pentacles, followed by the Judgment. So being kind of in this place of waiting for the change, it's feeling that while we know we have the key, I feel like she is actually aware that the key is right there, but there's something else blocking her from entering. And it could be something from her past. It could be something that is just blocking in terms of psychologically, triggers, traumas, PTSD, that kind of thing. And that stuff's all very difficult to go through. Let's be absolutely real. But it's all divinely timed. So right now, it feels like a lot of veils have been lifted for you, Taurus, but we want to find that inner strength and passion, and also patience is the word I'm looking for with ourselves and the universe, because the universe is really talking to you right now. I feel like a lot of you are getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Synchronicities, lots of synchronicities in terms of numbers. You turn your head and then there's the 111, you turn your head over there, there's 333. These are all messages from your own guardian angel. Please look them up while at the second in that you get them, so you can really get a hold of understanding of what your angel is trying to say. Half the time, it's just words of encouragement. And if you really take those words of encouragement from those numerology numbers, Taurus, you're going to feel much better. You'll see that you are very, very connected to the divine. And if you ever forget that, know that when you feel the pull to go and do something, that is also sometimes the divine or your higher self really orchestrating that for you. Okay. It's time to get into a place of trust, is what I'm feeling as well. So let's move on to something fun. We're going to take some Pokemon cards. The card that symbolizes your energy right now is Raichu. If you know Pokemon or not, Raichu is essentially the next power level up evolved form of Pikachu. Everyone knows and loves Pikachu, but Raichu is more so of a badass. While Pikachu can be cute and be the main mascot, Raichu is pretty deadly. They're quick. They're very powerful. And what I'm getting here is that you feel as if you're weak to all the fighting. Like there's been so much fighting in terms, and not even like actual physical 1-2 jab cross. I'm saying the fighting that has been internal. Like we've been dealing with a lot of darker energies, and while I say that, I should say dense energies. Okay, low vibrational energies that are keeping it difficult to be in that electrifying high vibe energy that we want to be in. But we're in it naturally, Taurus, and this is what I'm getting. Like, this energy is something that comes so naturally for you anyway, that it's not something you should really worry about. And being so quick and being so smart, you're able to protect yourself from a lot of different things in life that other people have no idea how to protect themselves from. And a part of that understanding is actually within the understanding that you have always been in the etheric field. You've always been pretty psychic. You've always been in tune with yourself, Taurus. So the energy that we're working against right now in terms of Pokemon is Stunfisk. And this is a fun Pokemon because I believe they're ground type. Yes, I believe they are ground type. But it's really funny because they can also do electric moves, and in Pokemon, electric is weak against ground type. So it's almost as if we feel trapped by some portion of us in terms of the physical. So being trapped in the 3D, and by the 3D, I mean being trapped within our own mind, our own thinking and perception. But again, I still have a feeling that you're very psychic and you're already aware of this, Taurus. So what I'm feeling is that you are going to be able to use your own energy in a way that you have not expected. You have some kind of hidden power within you, Taurus, that can both activate traps for other people within different types of energy, but more so you can actually avoid all these traps of lower energy by keeping to yourself, by having that inner strength. And again, that inner strength that is coming from love and really being connected with your own archangels. Please be grateful for them, helping you within your life, because my God, Taurus, they really are. They're looking out for you right now. Okay. So let's move on. We're going to look at the next oracle message. I have the animal spirit oracle here with me, and the message that you got today, Taurus, is the moth spirit, and it says surrender now. Isn't that appropriate? So moth spirit asks, what is guiding you right now? Are you in alignment with spirit, or pursuing something or someone with so much tenacity that it has become a compulsion or addiction? Hard work and dedication are virtues. However, when moth spirit appears, it is time to consider if you have gone over the edge in a relentless pursuit. Workaholism, overeating, perfectionism, addiction to certain or even to a person, or sorry, I should say addiction to certainty or even to a person, may be your current vice. So the form of your addictions does not matter. It could be that we are dealing with some kind of addiction right now, Taurus, that is difficult to push away from. So while the form of it doesn't matter, so much awareness of the consequences and persistence when moderation is needed. So are we actually taking care of ourselves? Please sit for a moment. Use this video as if it's a save point in a video game and really think and answer my question. Am I doing everything for my highest good in terms of health and wellness? Moth Spirit's telling you that now is a time for surrender and radical acceptance so that your drive does not cause you to flee or fight. We're getting kind of tired of fighting, right, Taurus? Spirit wants you to release your need for certainty and control so that you can relax into a more balanced way of using your Moth Spirit's energy. Banish the shoulds and musts so that you can enjoy what is as you allow for what might be. Okay. So the protection message here, Taurus, is really that, while we can have intense emotions, intense back and forths, you need to be really honest about your own compulsive tendencies. Like right now, is it too easy to switch from one addiction to another? Distracting yourself with games, with TV from discomfort or uncertainty? What's going on with your emotions when that's happening, right? These are all questions that Moth Spirit is asking you. And really also asking you too, like, where are we headed in terms of a fire that might cause burnout? We don't want to get rid of all of our electric power because it is so powerful. We have to conserve it. So now is the time to do a fearless inventory so that your addictive tendencies can be toned down and rechanneled into enthusiastic activity within moderation. So listening to Moth Spirit's message that a change is needed to support your well-being. Okay? All right, Taurus, let's go into your chakras. We're going to take a little look here and see what's going on at the foundation of the reading. Here we have Temperance, beautiful energy, the energy of balance. This is Sagittarius energy right here, Taurus. So, my dear warrior of light, what this is telling me is that we need to find balance, just like Moth Spirit said, when it comes to surrendering our impulsive tendencies. 15:15 on the clock as I say that. Again, understanding that change can be incremental, understanding that we need to always bring it back to ourselves, but also embody the person who we want to be. It's not just pretend. It's really just, am I somebody who still smokes? Am I somebody who still drinks? Am I somebody who still takes advice from people who have no effing idea what they're talking about? Finding balance, dipping our toes in and out of any challenges so that we know and trust ourselves that we can overcome them. And that's a beautiful energy to have at the root, okay? It's really showing that in terms of your I am presence, you need to really understand that you are the balance that you seek, Taurus. Six of Pentacles moving forward here. Six of Pentacles here within the second chakra. I'm really feeling coming back to ourselves in a way where our roots can actually grow much stronger and longer, almost like the tower energy, but not quite such a foundational ending. It's more so the incremental ending of new branches forming on a young tree, right? Sometimes these things take time, and as a Taurus, we are patient for them. But at the meantime, while we're waiting for all these changes to happen in our lives, are we taking the correct action as the people who we want to be? These are all questions Spirit wants you to think about. With the Page of Swords here at the sacral, this is telling me that new beginnings are really something that you want at this time. So really stepping into new energy that is, whether it's education, I'm getting books here, learning something new, maybe a new course, maybe new diploma, something like that, or just going on YouTube and learning new things, whether this helps your business or whether this helps you just ground yourself back to who you once were, Taurus. All we're ever doing in this life is remembering who we were as kids, right? That's essentially all we're doing. So this at the sacral really tells me that the Page of Swords, you want to have the energy of somebody who is a student. We are all teachers and we have so much to teach, but also we need to learn. And more importantly, Taurus, be comfortable learning new things, especially as adults. We can never have that stop. Do you understand? Because if we get scared of learning new things, that's when we stop growing altogether. Okie doke. So let's keep moving. In the heart, we have the Six of Cups, really wanting to come back to a place that we recognize in our own heart, understanding our environment in a way that we once understood it when we were younger, giving back to people in a way that they are appreciative. And Taurus, this is really coming back to the idea that it's possible you have some people around you in your life who are not serving you and not really serving your highest good. Don't let anybody confuse you. Your word is your final word, okay? There are no ifs and shoulds or buts. If you have a boundary, please stick to it. This is your message to really clarify the need for that, okay? Especially within the heart chakra. We want to make sure that our hearts are protected. We have such big ones. Do you understand? Okay, let's keep moving. Ace of Wands at the throat chakra. Wow. So this is beginning new initiations of passion, really speaking it into existence. I feel like a lot of you are manifesting through affirmations right now. And what I'm getting is that we understand that we are the magician. All of us are. We all create our own reality. But in doing so, we need to stick to that plan, have that inner strength, just like Joan of Arc, okay? And have that ability to really align with who we really want to be and what that really means for us. Are we speaking it into existence in a way that other people understand, like we're justifying ourselves? Because don't. Speak it in a way that is most natural to you, Taurus, okay? All right, let's keep moving on. Some of you have been seeing a lot of 1111. This is your own confirmation that when you're seeing 1111, this is either Archangel Metatron or Archangel Michael literally working with you because you asked them to, Taurus. So what this is showing me in your third eye chakra, there is an alignment, there is a rest right now. there's so much energy that we can expend in terms of going into the astral. But as we try to ground ourselves, it's important to come back to the little things in life that really give us joy. But more importantly, just having a foundational aspect within ourselves. So coming back to ourselves, knowing that we are actually home to ourselves, and we don't have to look anywhere else in terms of what means home. Home is where the heart is, right? We've heard that before. Let's remember it. Let's remember that we are at our most comfort when we are home within ourselves. So are you at home? Are you surrendering properly to the strength that you carry? And are you also taking care of your own honor and virtue, really, by listening to yourself and making sure other people also listen to you when you mean it? Okay. You are your own protector, Taurus. So the last card today, Taurus, we have the Six of Pentacles. Wow. So we have double Six of Pentacles in this reading. So in the chakras. So really aligning the root with the crown, being generous, and also knowing when it's time for other people to give back to you. Okay. Sticking true to that. Other people are also the universe. They are also spirit. Do not accept anything other than what is meant for you and what you expect. Okay. We don't want to deviate or what's the word? We don't want to kind of be shaky back and forth with like what's allowed. Like, for example, if you have a business and someone's like, oh, I want a big discount, $80. And you're like, yeah, okay, just take the 80. No, 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 no. There's value for your time, Taurus. There's value for your presence. Please don't forget you are an absolute gift. And if anyone else forgets, you're out of there. Okay, for real. It is the time and age for us all to be very specific with our energy. And that includes allowing and not allowing other people to be part of our lives, energy, etc. Okay. This has been your message for today, Taurus. Again, my wonderful warrior of light. I am so utterly proud of you. I'm so happy for you in this big journey. I know this earth has so many ups and downs. I too am a warrior of light. And, you know, we work through darkness to ascend to that light. And honestly, Taurus, you've been doing a wonderful job. So thank you very much for your hard work. Again, this is Akihiko. If you like this message, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, you know, all this stuff on YouTube that puts this channel out there. And I will talk to you again very soon. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye, Taurus.